Hello everyone, my name is Steve Barove and I am the Exhibitor Services Account Manager with Convention Data Services, and we are the registration and lead retrieval provider for the upcoming New England Food Show. And today I'm going to take this opportunity to walk you through the different lead retrieval technologies so you can scan the QR codes on the people's badges as they're walking through the show floor and attending your booth. And I'm also going to walk you through the different attendee lists that we have available for rental. We have the 2016 post-show list available, and we also will have the 2017 pre-registered list. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to walk you through these different options, and I'm also going to provide my contact information at the end of this presentation. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me direct, as I'll be your main contact for anything related to lead retrieval and attendee lists. So maybe you want to send out a postcard to some prospective buyers to drive some traffic to your booth. We have an option for one attendee list, which is a mailing list, where we can actually print mailing labels for you, and the labels will cost 10 cents per record. And what you can do is you can go into our online attendee list tool, you can select demographic criteria, 10 cents per record. When you get through the final process, you hit submit, process your credit card, and what will happen is we'll get that list, we'll then take it and we'll print your labels for you, and we'll mail those directly to your business within 3 days so that you can send out your mailing. And those are mailing information only. It does not include email address. We do have an email attendee list available as well, and it works in the same process where you would select demographics, you build your list. You can select any of the demographics. What is your industry category? Which term best describes your establishment or operation? What is your purchasing role, etc. There's lots of different demographics that will allow you to build your targeted list. And what will happen is with the email list, you don't get to download a list of emails. However, what it'll do is when you process your credit card, it'll give you a list count. As you can see on the screen here, it gives you a record count and then a list price per record. It's 13 cents per record for the email list, and as soon as you process it, it'll go right into our exhibitor emails tool, where it will allow you to create an email blast and then send it out to those individuals, to their email addresses. It's a $130 minimum charge for both lists. And with the email list tool, you will be able to see first name, last name, company name for the attendees. So you can at least get an idea of who you're reaching out to. However, you will not be allowed to download the addresses or email addresses for that list. So, and again, I'm available for any questions regarding the attendee list at any time. One thing to point out too is with the Exhibitor Emails tool, when you do order the email list, you'll have 3 templates to choose from that are branded to the New England Food Show. You can upload your own company graphics. You can also, it's very user-friendly. There are boxes where you can type a subject line. You can put in anything to do with your products or services, maybe list your sales reps' phone numbers or your company URL website. There is also a blank option where you can actually upload your own HTML. Maybe you have an email blast that you've used before. You can simply copy it and then paste it right into the blank HTML template and then send that email blast out. So now I'd like to talk about our lead retrieval options. We have 3 lead retrieval options. We put a QR code on everyone's badge, and what we do is in that barcode, the QR code, are 5 fields. The 5 fields are event ID, badge ID number, first name, last name, and company name. All of the rest of the contact and demographic information is up on the registration server. But if you rent any of our lead retrieval products, that'll give the ability to scan that QR code, and it'll talk to our database and get you all the contact and demographic information, including phone, fax, email, etc. So the first option is our Express Connect app. And that works on your smartphone or tablet, and it works with Android or Apple. Then the second option is our Express Connect Plus handheld. And that's for exhibitors that may not want to commit their own smartphone or tablet to the booth. They want to have a handheld that they can share and hand off to one another as they're coming and leaving the booth. So that would be our Express Connect Plus handheld. And that is a Samsung Galaxy smartphone, has the app already pre-installed, and we give you a charger so you can charge it at night. And the third option is our Express Connect Elite. And the Express Connect Elite works on a Windows PC, a Mac, or a Windows Surface Pro. And what we would do is we would email you the software to download to your device, and then on site we would give you a USB scanner to plug into your device, and that would allow you to scan the QR codes on the badges and then collect all the data. So those are the three options essentially. Just want to point out that the app is becoming our most popular feature just because at the price point it's more affordable and you're using a device that you're familiar with, and the cost of a 2-app package, that's 2 licenses for 2 of your sales reps, so 2 of your people in the booth can have the app on their own device for the same price as one of our handhelds. So just something to think about when you're looking at the lead retrieval order form. Also, we have a Bluetooth printer. For those of you that like the paper printout and want to have paper, maybe to jot notes or to staple to a survey of some kind, we do have a Bluetooth printer available. They're small, they're battery operated. We give them out to you fully charged, and we give you a charger as well so that you can take it back to your hotel or maybe lock it up somewhere in your booth so it's safe, and then charge it overnight in your booth or at your hotel room. And that's the Bluetooth printer. So that will work with any of our options, including your Apple or Android device, if that's something you wanted. Just to point out, the printer is optional, it's not necessary. All your leads will be uploaded to our web portal in real time, whether you're using local wireless or cellular wireless. Our handheld too also has a built-in cell signal. We have a data plan on those, and what it does is it builds your Excel spreadsheet up on our web portal in real time. It sends one text message at a time for every badge you scan, and it builds your attendee, your list, your leads list that is, up on our website. All of our options too, our lead retrieval options, all have a notes field as well, and there's also lots of other follow-up criteria as well. So just to go into a little bit more detail on the Express Connect app, again, it works on your smartphone or tablet, Apple or Android, and it's mobile wireless because you're using one of your own devices. Also want to point out that it works in offline mode. So let's say you have a tablet that may not have a cellular connection, and you want to make sure that your data is going to get up to the website. It will work in offline mode. It'll still capture those 5 fields that I mentioned: the event ID, badge ID number, first name, last name, company name. It'll capture that. It'll still allow you to go through all the follow-up criteria, sales qualifiers, notes, etc. And then when you get back to whether it's a local wireless signal or a cellular signal, you can then match the data up to the database and get all the missing contact and demographic information. So this just shows you when you download the app. You can see to the left this iPhone right here has scan QR code. So it uses your QR code, or your camera that is in your phone, to scan the QR code. So you just scan the QR code on the badge, it immediately pings the registration database and gets you all that information immediately. Over to the right here you can see this other graphic with all the follow-up. There's a 5-star rating system. There's the ability to send emails. So if you wanted to send emails right in the app before the show, you can set it up in the settings. Thank you for visiting our booth at the New England Food Show. For more information on our products or services, please contact so-and-so. You can list an email address, a phone number, and have that email template ready to go. So as soon as that person's exiting your booth, you can hit that envelope icon to send follow-up. It'll send that predetermined email to that individual, and they'll already have your contact information before they've even left your booth. It's also the ability to forward leads if you want to set up a forward leads list in the settings. Maybe your vice president or director of sales is back at the office and you're running the show, but they want you to forward any important leads to them. You can forward it to them right in the app. You can also add an image to each lead, and you can add a calendar reminder as well. There's surveys and qualifiers. Just to point out, all of our options they come with what we call generic sales qualifiers. There's 20 of them. They're lines of text with a checkbox next to each one, and they say like send literature, send samples, have a salesperson call. There's 20 of them. Those are customizable according to your company's products, services. Maybe you want to have a product list where you can check off any products of interest. Or you have the ability to do a full survey, just like you would with any other survey product like SurveyMonkey and so on. You could do up to 40 questions with unlimited answers. So it's a bit more involved with surveys. Most people, in my experience, go with qualifiers because they're just lines of text. It's all on one page, and then they're just text boxes. So it's a lot more cleaner. But again, it's all what you're looking to do in your company. And most importantly is the notes field. All of our options, whether it's our handheld, our Express Connect Plus, or the Express Connect app on your smartphone or tablet, or our Express Connect Elite, they all have notes. And if you have some kind of voice-to-text recognition, you can even speak your notes, which is a big hit because you know it's a lot faster than having to type notes. So again, just to reiterate what I said about the Express Connect Plus, that's if you want to rent one of our handhelds, we will hand you one of our Samsung Galaxies with our app on it. And again, your leads are in real time. They're up on the website, available every day, every night, ready to download if you want to send out an email blast or contact, some of the attendees you scanned. And again, we give you a charger, and the Bluetooth printer is optional. Also, our Express Connect Elite, it's there if you want it. Some people like to have that scanner that plugs into their device, and it's got a 6-foot cord on it, so it is tethered to to your device, whether it's a Mac or a Windows PC or a Windows Surface Pro. And again, Bluetooth printer is also optional in that as well. All of our devices. So for those of you exhibitors that want to use your own lead retrieval option, maybe you purchase one or you rent one, or you rent one through a third-party lead retrieval company. We have what we call third-party lead retrieval options. The two options are data conversion and event API. Data conversion is where it's a fee we charge, and what we would do is we would ask you for your list in an Excel format with badge ID numbers, first name, last name, company name, event ID, all the information that you can capture in the QR code. We would then take that list, match it up with the database, and get you all the missing contact and demographic info after the show, and then we just email you that complete Excel spreadsheet. Also available is Event API, which is a real-time integration, provided that you have internet with your or some kind of cellular connection with your device. Again, it's where you're using your own device, but it'll allow you to communicate with our registration database in real time. So the data conversion is post-event. The Event API is real-time access to the data immediately upon every scan right there in the booth. Post-show, so all your leads are going to be up on our website, on our portal, and again, depending on what kind of signal you have there, whether it's local wireless or cellular wireless, it's going to upload your leads, it's going to build you an Excel spreadsheet up on our web portal, and you're also going to have the ability to see some detailed reports. As you can see here over to the right, we have a pie chart with different demographics according to the scans, and then total leads by day. All great metrics you can provide to your marketing manager, and again, they'll all be available on our web portal, and they're also downloadable in different formats. You can download them in a PDF, a JPEG, a PNG, CSV. It's all there, and you can even print them right off the website. So good to have, good information. If you rent our lead retrieval services, or even if you get an event data conversion or API integration, we include your company info in our Express Exhibit Tracker. This is a program that is paid for by the New England Food Show. It's free with anybody renting lead retrieval, and what we do is we send an email blast out to every attendee, and it lists every company that scanned their badge. So before you can even get back to your office and follow up on your sales leads, we're already doing the job for you. We're sending out this email blast. Thank you for visiting the New England Food Show. Here's a list of companies that scanned your badge, and the attendee will have the ability to go through and click on any of the company names. You'll also have all your contact information in there as well. So just a good follow-up to have. So that's it. If anybody has any questions or wants me to set up. I could even do this kind of demo for anyone if they want me to, meet with your company over the phone. I could set up a personalized webinar for your company if you're going to rent, the app, or for your own smartphones or tablets, or one of our handhelds, or the Express Connect Elite, or maybe you just want to send out an email blast. I'm available all week. Here's my information on the screen if you have any additional questions. Again, my name's Steve Barove. I'm your Exhibitor Services Account Manager, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you for your time.